All right, let's Brawl, chat. This is kind of the bad guy Brawl deck. So Reidane is our commander, but we're largely looking to play it on the Protector Shield side because this deck just has a bunch of things like Rule of Law and then a bunch of sweepers, Citywide Bust, Day of Judgments, Wrath of Gods, etc. to just keep killing creatures constantly and kind of make your opponent kind of sedge. Yeah, it's kind of like a Hate Bears Taxes stack style deck for Brawl. Brawl, for those not familiar, is the commander variation on Magic Arena. So it's 100 card singleton. Oh god, how do I find? It's been a while since I've had to navigate the play brain. Historic Brawl, Reidane Brawl. There we go. Life total start at 25, and it is 1v1. That's rough, Windowhead. You gotta check in more often. We've had the Every Plate promo going for, I don't know, like 3 weeks now. Be Mind Stone to get Smothering Tithe down ASAP. Smothering Tithe, pretty good against their commander that's gonna draw extra cards.
I can practically taste success already.
Yeah, they're definitely good stuff. Fun fact, chat. The artwork for Smothering Tithe, the artist was told, draw someone getting into Magic Arena for the first time. And this is what they came up with. What's going on, Zap? Thank you for the 23 months. Welcome back. Like to stick Brawl in a cold, dark hole, chat. Hey, Mafia, thank you for the 32 months. Welcome back. All right, Tezzeret Emblem versus Smothering Tithe. Go. Hey, Tiago. Thank you for that very generous tier 3. Welcome back. How many counter spells are they sitting on and why is it for? They're probably sitting on a lot of counter spells, yeah. So with Restoration here, I'm gonna want to sacrifice my Mind Stone next turn. So that way I can bring it back with Restoration Chapter 2. It'll let us kind of turn our Citywide Bust into a card. It's for the follows, Flatic and NJ. Should cut command tower for Snow Plains. Yeah, probably. Fun fact, chat. The prevalence of mono blue decks in Brawl proves that Magic players don't just play miserable decks for fun. They also do it just because they enjoy it. They're not doing it just to try hard. They're doing it because this is what they like. I think I'm going to go ahead and concede here. There's no way they don't have infinite counter spells in hand. I think we're going to auto-concede the blue matchups in this set. I am very surprised that Paradox Engine is legal in Brawl. Honestly, I think something that would be great for Brawl, but it would probably be a little hard to implement, is they should let you auto-block certain commanders that you don't want to play against. Well, but here's the thing, Duck Doolittle. Because there's commanders, like, I could just concede at the loading screen like that, right? So, like, by not letting me say I don't want to play against particular commanders, you're just wasting everybody's time, right? Like, there's no prizes involved in this. So you're saying, like, well, you can't do that because of queue times. Well, you're technically making queue times worse, right? You're just like adding a step. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't looked at the new competitive spoiler yet. We're gonna do a set review on Monday. I'll look at it then. Probably want to scry with the Space Mine Tome, because Questing Beast probably means they're on the aggressive side. So working towards the gain 4 with this faster seems good. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my 2-for-1 here so they can't draw cards with Beast Whisperer. 7 mana, kill your 2/3. Already have mana 8 rolled up here. What a humble questing beast, chat. They can still cast creatures and make this big and then double it up with unnatural growth. So we're not home free at the moment yet. We still got some work to do. Our Cosmos Elixir letting us tread water here at least. I do not word all no. Hey, Bicky, thanks for the 31 months. Glad you're having fun with the Pokemon stuff. I am too. Yeah, not humility, chat. One-sided humility here. Let them commit a little more to the board here, and then we'll go ahead and Cleansing Nova next turn. Oh, this gives them trample too? That's gross. Well, unnatural growth is 5, but we can grab the monument here. And probably grab the sanctuary too. Yeah, it's quad green. Grab our Solemn here. I solemnly swear I would like a 2/2. Okay. Well, they didn't equip the spear. Oh yeah, exclamation point deck pick. Yeah, I'll get you a decklist link. Oh, Splendor stops equipping. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Chat, do you still see me? I haven't disconnected, have I? Alright. It's fine. There's no prizes here. We know in our heart of hearts we won that. I'm not waiting for our opponent to disconnect. Why you have to be mad, opponent? It's only game. Why you have to be so mad? Ooh, they versed my Leyline. That means they have something they want to cast. Shit, I kept this kind of medium hand because of Leyline, because I assume they have discard spells. Bind me up, baby. Reidane, thank you for the almost 2.5 years. Welcome back. They had banned Faceless Haven plus Book of Exalted Deeds in the made-up standard 22 early format. It's never been banned in any actual format, because there's plenty of answers in irregular formats. McLarge Huge. I can't help but feel you might be compensating for something with the username like that. Welcome to the channel. Do we just farewell? I think we just farewell, huh? So long, farewell, I'll see you and good day. Oh, chat! I get to share that I have, in fact, received an invitation to get to play in the Arena Early Access next Tuesday. So we'll be doing that next week. A whole new world. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Confirmed WotC shill. Alright, chat, I promise if we hit a third counterspell deck in a row, we'll play the third counterspell deck in a row. But I'm gonna try and find non-counterspell matchups. First time message from a 5-month subscriber. You're the real MVP, Sturk. Just chilling and lurking and keeping me around. I appreciate all the folks like you. Perfect. We'll play against slivers. Rule of law in the opener against the first sliver. Don't mind if it does. Oh no! Interaction for my prison cards! Can you believe the audacity of this opponent, chat? Interacting with me? No, they usually aren't actually slivers, chat. They usually just play this card as like a value commander. And for what it's worth, I was left off of the initial invite list for the early access because the person that's managing stuff for WotC isn't super familiar with the space yet, and they were under the impression that I mostly played alchemy stuff. We're not aware that I do lots of different things with regards to magic, so there was no intended malice there, just like lack of familiarity. He doesn't have haste, right? No. Alan D, thank you for the 3 years. Welcome back. So, Alchemy does also use the new cards, but the pre-release, because there's limited people invited, they have fewer queues active, so you can only play draft, sealed, and best of one standard on the pre-release day. So we'll be best of one gamers on Tuesday, chat. to be fair, chat, since I make a point to stream non-Magic games on the regular now, I'm not in the top 10 most watched people in the Magic category anymore. You gotta look as far as like the top 25 or maybe even top 30 to see my name. Wow, rude. Way to break my toys. Let's approach and then scry a card to the bottom. Well, a lot of the people that are in the very top of the Magic stuff are people that like only stream Magic, chat. It's pretty uncommon for people to make Magic content and also play other games at the same time. I think we have died. It depends on which metrics you look at. What time frame. It varies. Yeah, day nine is basically like the only person who's successfully established as a variety streamer that also does some amount of Magic. Well, we kill Ulamog with the Emperor, but like it's gonna like exile a bunch of our deck, and the first sliver is still beating us down. There are too many problems there. I think there's a lot of talented people in the Twitch space. Look at that, 2 non-counterspell decks in a row, running hot. Running hot. Oh, Mana Tithe. I love me some Mana Tithe. Yeah, I guess it depends on what your semantics are. And so like someone like Newmont, for example, they're like what 80% Magic for the last 90 days. So like obviously they do a little bit of extra stuff. Even I'm close to being a good chunk Magic, right? Like I'm like 45, 50% Magic. I think the most objective metric you can use for measuring popularity on Twitch is total number of viewer hours. That one's not busted. I'm just gonna go ahead and Reidane here. Whenever we talk about Twitch statistics, it never fails to make me laugh. And this happens with not only Twitch statistics, but all stats in general. People are really bad at intuiting statistics. So someone just said, Ali Eldrazi maintains a similar number of viewers when he plays non-Magic stuff, which is actually objectively incorrect. If you look at these stats here, you'll see similar to most others, his average viewer count for non-Magic games, about 50% of his average viewer count for Magic. And that's not a knock against Allie. That's very common in the Twitch space, that if you have one primary game that you play, your viewer counts are worse under others. But it's weird how people's brains can't like, they don't process that, right? Like, they don't, like, in their head, they're like, oh, it's about the same, when in reality it's half. And that's actually one of the reasons why statistics is such a difficult subject for so many people to grasp, because it's hard for them to intuitively look at numbers and parse them. That's not how, like, people's brains are wired. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this hurt me when I played lands. I'm an idiot. You might be dead, chat. Chat, I'm gonna give you a healthy dose of realism, Eyeshadow MTG. The Magic Arena economy is never going to change or improve. If you are hanging out, watching Magic Arena, and hoping that, like, the economy is gonna change someday and it's gonna get better for you and that's when you're gonna play, you should move on with your life. Magic, we have died. Magic Arena is incredibly successful and profitable with its current business model. And they don't plan to change anytime soon. To be fair, JRC, a lot of people that stream on Twitch don't understand their own platform and business metrics like I do. For people that aren't familiar with my background, I have both a graduate and undergraduate degree in mathematics. I spent time doing data analyzing, data analysis, and automation for a Fortune 50 company before I started streaming here on Twitch. I have a very numbers, metrics focused mind and attitude to most things that I approach in life, including streaming. I've told this story before, but when you hit a certain size as a content creator on Twitch, you get assigned what's called a partner manager, someone that works with you, that works for Twitch. And I've been a partner here long enough, for going on 7 years now, that I've had 3 different partner managers over the years. And every time I, like, have a sit down and, like, talk with my new partner manager, they're always like, oh, so you're like a real adult who gets it then. There's something to that effect, basically, because a lot of the partners that they end up working with don't have the, like, real world and business background that I do before I came to doing this as a job. Hey, Gorilla, thanks for the 1.5 years. Welcome back. It could be a mid-rangey deck too here with Luca. So we'll get 3 shots at a land for next turn. We get a scry, and then a scry at our upkeep if we need it, and then a draw step. What's the payoff of Evolving Wilds? I have no idea. Chat, this is a deck list we copy and pasted. I put a little bit less thought into commander decks than I do others, because trying to min-max and optimize 100-card deck lists is an incredible amount of work. And we play Brawl occasionally here, but I don't play a single deck enough to really have strong opinions on cards in it. To the people saying the event changes make it more difficult to farm free-to-play stuff, I don't know if that's actually true. Because, like, the idea that people without cards to begin with were successfully farming gold under the existing system, I don't know if that's really accurate so much as people were largely just spewing. I'm gonna go ahead and take their Maze Mind Tome here, I think. Then we'll go land... Oh, I actually can't Reidane here because I'm missing a white source, huh? Oh, they forgot to scribe. I don't know. At any rate, we're going to move on from the Magic Economy talks. You want my thoughts on the Magic Economy? Here's a video on YouTube here, but in general, I don't want to talk about it. It is what it is, and if you don't like it, go do something else. And if you're looking for something else that's fantastic, we're going to be playing Pokemon Unite in a couple hours. That game is great. And that game is genuinely free to play and super generous. And addictingly fun. I play a lot of Pokemon Unite, chat. Do I want to block here? I could, like, block and then Realm Cloak. I was going to take the hit.
To finally a new campaign.
That's a good one to rummage away. Not gonna find a lot of use against that. Use for that in our deck.
The heart of a hero beats within your breast.
I don't quite have enough mana to activate the Arc this turn. This takes 4 other mana. We just Archon. Then we can start attacking their Planeswalkers in the air. I guess this could start attacking Planeswalkers too, huh? Because Reidane is preventing damage here, so they can't double block it anymore.
Reinforcements are on.
Whenever any creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Is that actually scary? Do I care about that? I guess we could Binding this. They obviously get to send it to the command zone, but I think I don't want them to have the emblem. Wow, Reed. All right, can we beat a Luca emblem? We take 2 less damage for everything they put into play.
This is a tactical retreat. One last surge to victory!
Yeah, they also have to pay an extra mana for each of their things too. So nothing they currently have in play is making any inroads against us. And like, even if they play out something big enough to hurt us, we have like 2 sweepers rolled up, but we've got the Arch of Orazca here too to start drawing some cards with. Okay.
Prepare yourself yourself, Heliod. I have killed one god already.
To be fair, Wargy, all of the people that subscribe to me on Twitch are kind of supporting my children. So they're all these subs are kind of child support in a way. You gotta keep the Twitch Prime playground in tip-top shape out back. Yes, we'll take Elspeth and Scribe.
Dreams of peace have become a nightmare.
I think we probably have enough lands to cycle the Cryptic Caves at this point. It's for the follow, Wanda. Okay, well, we kind of just reset the loyalty on her. That's fine. Oh, they're getting rid of that one, actually. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I'm not overconfident. You're just understanding. Remember your training.
So we want to just train in our land drops, basically. I think we want to wait until they put a little bit more pressure in play here to actually pull the trigger on sweeping the board. Throw this out as a jump blocker, I think. Put a stop on my upkeep in case we want to scry with the map again. I like how they like made this Luca emblem and then they've actually done nothing with it.
We'll pay the price. Fight. On a weapon. Attack. This fight will be over soon.
There's a cute little animation on that emblem.
Keep watch for intruders.
One last surge to victory.
Gosh, we're gonna take 3 damage from this attack, chat. Exile at the beginning of your next upkeep. So I actually don't want to sweep the board next turn still because I want this to get exiled. If I kill it, they're going to get to draw a card. Players can't cast spells in graveyards to activate abilities of cards in graveyard. That actually sounds... I'd actually like to gain a bunch of life when I wrath them here in a second, so that sounds nice. Let's go ahead and pass. The Solemn gets exiled. We'll take a little bit of damage here. We'll get to draw a card with Arc. And it feels like our prison is slowly closing up here.
Soldiers don't.
We're a ways off of killing them, but we're also a huge ways off of losing the game. Have our card advantage engines firmly online.
I have got new moves to teach you.
stupid. Chat, is this deck the worst person you could be in Brawl without playing counterspells? I think that might be the case. I think this is the worst person you could be in Brawl without just playing 40 counterspells. We're playing the best counterspell we have, Mana Tithe. Yeah, that's fair. Kaka! Kaka!
Finally, a new campaign.
Oh, they get to turn all of these hawks into 2 cards with Luca. That's some good technology. That's a big one, shit. I guess this emblem could be deadly for us still, huh?
Who's next?
May your blade strike true.
Every beast I command is a lethal weapon.
So if I Day of Judgment, the Luca can bring the Elte back. So I think we're just settling the wreckage this turn. Is the plan. I could sweep and then Archon. Could be a line too, for sure.
Soldiers don't need sentimentality.
Strike fast and strike hard.
That's fine. I don't plan to play any targeted spot removal, friendo. So long, friends. Yeah, I mean, our opponent is not out of this game. Whoa, they got our Banishing Light too? Brutal. Took away our source of life gain, chat. We really need to find our copy of Humility. Exactly 69 cards left in our deck. Nice.
One last search to victory!
Together we can exact justice.
Our shield continuing to put in work. Excellent. Excellent. Just what the doctor ordered. This format is 100 cards singleton, Wanda. So we started with 100 in our, or 99 in our deck, sorry. Because your commander is technically one of your 100. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I should have waited to draw with this till after I wrathed. Because I could have wrathed and then made that and attacked their planeswalker. That was a mistake on my part. Bad sequencing. Oh wait, I can still do that because of this. Yeah, it's perfect. Yes, Leyline protects from Luca's Emblem, which is great. Overwhelming Splendor plus heat plus Protector Shield also kind of protects from it as well. It's just so happy, chat. Enjoy your 1/1s.
Soldiers don't need sentimentality.
Hey, what's going on, Wolfwood? Thanks for the big 4-0. Welcome back. Are they gonna kill us? I guess we could die, right?
We're too powerful to ever lose.
Oh, did they think they were gonna do 7? I think they thought they were gonna do 7 there.
Fight beside me.
Monsters will one last surge to victory. We're too powerful to ever lose.
I think they got us, chat. They have exactly enough because they can make a. No, wait, no, because the Emperor's only gonna make a 1/1, right? No! We're this close. We were one turn off. We needed the Leyline of Sanctity. If I would have used the treasures to play the Leyline, if I would have played the Leyline off of the treasures, would we have lived there? Oh, Bone Crusher would have gotten us still, right? They could have Bone Crushered us to stop the damage prevention. No, we would have died still, because if they kill the Leyline, they could Bone Crusher to stop the damage prevention on the shield to kill us with Luca's triggers still, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it would have worked out. Yeah, the opponent played that really well. We were a little bit short at the end. Really good prioritization from them getting rid of well, no, they would have killed the Leyline with the Rip Apart. Their turn started with Rip Apart, chat. They had like infinite mana, Sensi. And them prioritizing taking our ashes out of play was really good for sure. Thanks for the 1.5 years, Magical Jobo. Welcome back. if there was a deck I was really interested in playing, we'd play it Quaker Kit. I think my favorite Brawl deck we've played is probably the, what's it called? It's probably the, what's the Mardu card we play consistently? I forget what it's called. The Awaken the Blood Avatar, I think is my favorite Brawl deck. Yeah, Extus. That Dorko, definitely my favorite. We're fielding my field. Deal? And then Revitalize here. Yeah, they're actually shuffling us before the scry, which is nice. A Revitalize here means I'm above my starting life total, which means Cosmos Elixir gets to start straight up drawing me cards here, which is great. Look at that, chat. My Phyrexian Arena doesn't lose me life. Busto.
But it gives me power. Swamps, come to my aid.
My scrying. Think so. So if I don't play a card from my hand, I will have to... I'll have to discard because of my elixir. But I also think that's probably okay. Hey, JMP. That's actually not something I'd consider, JMP. The Italian mafia perspective of the new Capenna stuff and crime families. I usually just say I'm American when people ask about my heritage. That's definitely how I feel. My family's been in this country for several generations. And my last name is obviously very Dutch, but my strongest cultural ties are actually Italian as well. My grandfather on my mother's side was 100% Italian. Both of his parents immigrated here from Italy. My mother's maiden name is Zapavinia, which I think I'm grateful to have Hoagland there between those two, because that one's a mouthful. Could you imagine if that one was my tag everywhere as my last name? I'm like Olive Garden Italian. You know, I might use that one in the future, Snapkeep. We would just call you Jay-Z. I think we just turn off their Planeswalker, right? Going on, Jimmy Bean? Alright, all of our spells are cheaper, and I am ready to cast lots of them. I think I want to stick Lotus Cobra in a Dark Hole. Chat, my mono white deck's not supposed to draw this many cards, okay? I'm not quite sure what to do with all of them. Nice, girl. Apparition their arena? Why would I apparition their arena, chat? This is my win condition. How am I gonna win the game if I get rid of their Phyrexian arena? Oops. Oops. We got about a 17-turn clock, chat. They're on the ropes. I felt that Mana Tithe in my bones. Did I do that? We're drawing like 6 cards a turn, chat. This is my happy place. Our opponent's drawing 2 cards a turn, but we're drawing like twice that many, so that's cool. We're basically just looking for Overwhelming Splendor and, I mean, I guess that's a win condition. Is that allowed, chat? Am I allowed to play a win condition? Does it go against the spirit of the deck if I put a win condition into play? Only if it's an excruciatingly slow one. I think this qualifies. I cast my Wandering Emperor, so I only have to discard 1 card to hand size.
Learned much during my travels.
Oh no, chat! My Emperor doesn't work because my card's symmetrical. You know how you can tell this card was printed pre-Fire Design, chat? It's symmetrical. How? What a rude design. Symmetrical prison card. All right, chat. I think we've been rude enough to the Brawl queue for the morning. It did bait the attack. It did. I feel bad about the things that we've done to the Brawl queue, okay? Yep, I have remorse.